nighttime right now. It's almost midnight, so it's actually pretty late. The reason why I'm making this video so late is because Steven is missing, and I haven't seen him for a few days. More than that, you know, I've also been watching his vlogs, and I'm starting to get, like, freaked out. And as I said earlier in my other exploring abandoned places videos that I've been posting, I'm not usually the one that gets scared very easily. So when I'm, like, nervous, and when I get scared, you know it's, like, a big deal. And right now, I'm like, really kind of scared for Steven because I haven't seen him for a few days, which is pretty scary in itself. But, you know, I trust Steven to be okay. But on top of that, I'm starting to notice really weird things, and I think I'm starting to figure something out. So Sharers, check this out, because so Steven went to the woods near the house. He started exploring. Nothing too crazy. He's been in the woods before, but I think he went a little deeper than usual, because 2 videos in a row he has posted exploring the woods, and he found all kinds of crazy stuff that I've never seen before. So obviously I've never been back in the woods that deep. He must have walked really far into the woods to find all this stuff, because I never even knew it was there. The only reason why I know it's there now is because I watched Steven's vlogs. And yeah, that is some seriously spooky stuff, but guys, listen to this, it gets spookier than that. So Sharers, I think what's going on has been happening for a lot longer than Steven's been exploring these woods. I think it's been going on for a very long time. Let's rewind the clocks back to March 18th. This is the date that me, Liz, and Steven went exploring the abandoned town. So Sharers, if you haven't already seen this vlog, we have this abandoned town that's not too far from our house, and it kind of connects to the woods too, so I'm thinking maybe this all connects together, and I'm starting to figure out the pieces. So we went exploring this abandoned town quite a while ago. This was a kind of an older video at this point, and while we were there, I didn't really notice anything. I mean, the place was spooky, don't get me wrong. This place was abandoned. But after I posted the video and you guys started watching it, I looked at your comments, and a lot of you guys were commenting that you actually saw something, and not just anything, but some kind of like man, or some sort of like figure that looked like a man. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but let me show you what I'm talking about. So if I'm looking down at the top comment, I even pinned it. This totally freaks me out because I didn't notice it when I was there. And imagine filming a vlog and posting it and not even knowing what happened until somebody else who watches the video notices it and then comments, and they show this, and they rewatch the video, and sure enough, it's there. Check this out. So we go up to this abandoned building, and we walk in a couple times, and I see some sort of flickering light, and I run out of there. The first time that I saw it, I freaked out. I hit the record button, so it stopped recording, and I ran out, so I totally missed it. So I turned the camera back on because I didn't think you guys would believe me if I didn't get it on camera. So I go back in, and it happened again. But I also don't think the camera picked it up. So then I go in for a third time. I walk into this building and check out what happens. So I walk in there, and all of a sudden the light flickers again, sure enough, for 3 times in a row. But this time, it was a little bit different. This time there was some sort of figure, like a man standing there. Not just any kind of man. This man must have been like 10 feet tall. He looked really tall, way taller than me, because I'm standing here and the head is way above me. Check out this clip. Look at the height of this man. You can see the silhouette. This looks just like a shadow of a man, but it's really tall. So that is the first thing that totally spooked me out. But I figured, hey, as long as I don't go back to the abandoned town, then, you know, nothing to worry about, because whatever that is, or whoever that is, well, it's at the abandoned town, so it's not a big deal. But then it gets crazier because it doesn't stop there. So now let's jump in time back to just a couple days ago when Steven uploaded his first exploring the abandoned forest video. In this video, not a whole lot happens. It is a spooky video, but nothing crazy. But then if you look closely, something was in this video that I don't think Steven noticed at the time either. You had to look really closely for these things, because when you film exploring videos, you're not watching the footage. Sometimes you're holding it, sometimes you're filming behind you. The camera's looking behind you, but I'm looking forward, so if the camera catches something behind you, I'm not going to see it until after the video is done. I think that's what happened here again. In this video, around 11:42, Steven's looking around, and he's finding all kinds of clues of people sleeping or living in the forest. He finds like a sleeping bag and pillows and snacks and all kinds of stuff. It's actually really kind of creepy, because that's like more evidence that maybe what we saw in the first video might have been a man that was living there, and he was somehow standing somewhere casting a shadow. Super creepy. So if you look later in the video at 11:42, let's watch this. Check this out. So Steven's in the woods. He's spotting these like crystal rocks, which are pretty bizarre, and then he starts to hear a noise. And so it kind of spooks him out, nothing too crazy, and he starts looking around. But what he doesn't notice at the time is that there was some sort of something there. And if you slow it down even slower and you pause the camera on that frame, it's hard to tell what it is because the camera is so blurry, but it looks like a man. And not not only does it look like a man, it looks like a really tall man. So I'm thinking, is this the same tall man that we saw in the first video at the abandoned town? I don't know, but I'm really starting to get the chills just thinking about this. This is absolutely crazy. Sharers, you see what I'm saying? This is starting to get really, really spooky, and this is why I'm so, like, I'm freaking out so much, because I haven't seen Steven, and I'm starting to see these things. I see it in the first video on one of my videos, and Steven was there. Now Steven's in the woods, and I see another figure that looks like a tall man, and it doesn't even stop there. Let's move on to the next video. This video was posted on Liz's channel. Liz noticed that Steven was missing. I thought he was just kind of joking or whatever. I didn't really notice he was gone for that long, because this was just after the first video he posted. Anyways, I follow Liz into the woods, and we go looking for him. I figured he would just be out in the backyard somewhere, or somewhere in the woods. So we walk around. We didn't really find anything. We didn't find Steven. But then we started to find some of the same things that Steven came across, so I knew we were on the right track of, like, Steven was here, but we might have just missed him. Like, he must have been deeper in the woods or something. I'm not sure where he was. Okay, Sherry, so we saw a man at the first place, we saw a man again, and now we found some sort of saw or murder weapon or something crazy. I don't know what it is, but this is really starting to get scary, because I think there's something going on here. I think there's something big happening in the woods. I don't know what it is, but I'm trying to figure it out. So let's move on to the next video. So Steven uploaded another video yesterday, and he's still in the woods. He's still exploring, and I think he's only going deeper, because in this video he finds all kinds of crazy stuff, from like a flipped over car to a house to like all this stuff. I can't even name all the different things that he saw, but he found like pallets and trails and trash and all the signs of somebody definitely being back there. Like, that stuff doesn't just show up randomly like that. Like, somebody has to get those things and bring it back there. I mean, there was a car in the woods that was flipped upside down and rusted away, just like that saw was rusted away. So I don't know what's going on, but I have a feeling that all of this stuff is somehow connected together, and Steven might be in serious trouble. Steven found also a lot of different signs that were posted on the trees, and these notes were just like rotting away. They were like rusty, and they kept saying like private property, move at your own risk, like danger, like bad things that were trying to like scare Steven away. So I don't know if Steven is about to stumble upon something like huge that is trying to be hidden in the woods and people are trying to keep us away. I don't know what this is. This video that Steven posted was one of the most scary videos I've ever seen, because he found all kinds of stuff in the woods, and it has me thinking like there's got to be something back there. Like, why is there so many things? I don't know why there's so many signs that say do not trespass, but there's definitely a reason why people do not want Steven back there, because they are posting all these signs and there's something big back there. I just don't know what it is yet. And the last thing is, check out the thumbnail for this video. If you see, he's taking a picture of himself in front of like the little house, the abandoned house that's in the middle of the woods, but I think somebody lives back there. And if you notice, in the back, at a very distance, there's some sort of figure of a man. Yes, this is the third time I'm seeing some sort of figure of a man. And again, it's not just any man. This man is really tall. This is a house, and he's standing there, and he's like towering over it. And it looks like, again, he's almost 10 feet tall, just like the first man that we saw in the abandoned town. Just like the second man that Steven saw on the woods on the first day, and just like in the thumbnail that he posted yesterday, it's another figure of a man that's really, really tall. Oh, okay, Sharon, hold up. Okay, so we were filming that video last night, and this morning I was watching through the footage again, and I found another instance of the man, another sighting of the man. At least I think. This one's a little bit blurry, so it's hard to tell. Just let me know what you guys think. As we were watching through the footage, Liz is actually the one who pointed this out, because I didn't see it, because it's actually, this one is really, really hard to see. You have to watch very, very closely to see this one. But if you look at the video around 4 minutes and 15 seconds, you can see Steven's still deep in the woods. He's looking around, and he finds some sort of like livable space, kind of like a cabin of some kind. And as he moves the camera, if you look super closely, you almost can't see it. So we're gonna play it in slow-mo right here, right now. Check this out. So as you're watching, the camera starts to pan. And as it pans, look at that. I think that's like an arm or something.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know. It looks so scary. I'm
like,
so
I don't
worried.
think it's a tree. I think it's something like, it's definitely the man. Like, it's gotta be. This is the third time that we are seeing the man, and I think he's somehow following Steven. This is super spooky. Okay, now back to the vlog. Woo! So I'm gonna do what I can. Steven is my brother. I need to find him. I need to do what I can. The sheriff family is so strong, and we can't afford to lose a member like this, because Steven's my brother. We love him so much, and I think we need to go find him. So Liz and I are gonna go try to find him in the woods. We are gonna figure out where in the woods he is. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go deep in the woods, as deep as we can, and see if we can find him, find clues of where he was, figure out where did he even go. I don't even know where where this little house is. So we're gonna see what we can do. So follow our journey on Liz's channel. She's posting that video today, so check it out. I hope we can find Steven. And Sharers, I really hope we can find it, because if we don't, I really don't know what to do. This is kind of like really scary for me. I really have no idea what's happening here. But if you join with us together, I think we can find him. The Sheriff fam is so strong, and we can do anything. We can find Steven. Let's do this. Okay, Sharers, I'm signing off. Follow me on Lizzie's channel. We're going in the woods. We're gonna see if we can find him. And until next time, you guys know what to do.